Hey everybody, what's up? First thing is first, before I get into what I was going to say, I've got a problem with Americans the past couple of days, but the first thing I want to talk about is what's up with women and pillows on the couch. I don't know why, but we've got like 5 pillows on our couch and I hate it. I have to knock them down every time I want to lay down on the couch, and then I have to put them back on there. I don't have to put them back on there, but do I want to be in a happy marriage or in a bad marriage? But I'd rather be in a happy marriage, so I put them back up to make my wife happy. So, but I don't understand pillows on the couch. If I come to your house and there's no pillows on the couch, I'm not going to care. So ladies, don't put pillows on the couch. The guys don't want pillows on their couches. The second thing is I want to get to is we as Americans have become lazy. Yesterday, the town I live in is strictly a farming community. The town I live in is 2,000 people, and the surrounding area is nothing but farm grounds. Strictly rice, beans, wheat, and corn. A little bit of cotton on the other side of the ridge, but rice, beans, and corn is our main commodity. And yesterday I was at a farmer's shop, and a number of farmers the past couple of years have filled out some paperwork and brought in people from Africa to work on their farms. And they're not blacks, they're white guys, black guys. So I don't want y'all getting the notion just because they're from Africa they're black. Because they're white, a few of them are black, a few of them are white. But my point I'm getting to is that we can't hire our own people in our country because we have become lazy, that we depend on our government to give us money and we won't go out and get a job. I have a problem with that. I go out, I work every day to support my family. I make the choice that I want my wife and daughter to grow up giving them things that I want them to have. Not necessarily spoil them, but to give them a nice house, to be able to give my daughter a great birthday, Christmas, etc. But other people we can't even hire. They want to complain about how they are broke and don't have money, but yet there's plenty of job opportunities out there, but we are not, but they won't go out and get it because they're too lazy. They're afraid to do hard manual labor. So the farmers go out and fill out the paperwork and bring in these people from South Africa. They come in, work 8-9 months out of the year, and go back home for 3 or 4 months and live like kings. So in Africa, the pay over there is very bad, and they come over here, and so the farmer has to supply them with a house to live in, a way to get back and forth to the grocery store, and a way to get back and forth to work. Most of the farmers give them a truck to drive the whole time they're here, and gas furnished. Which most farmers, if even here, will furnish you a house to live in if you're a good help. They will furnish you a truck to drive around in. Most of them will give you a permanent truck if you're good help, but all of them will give you a truck to drive around the farm in and use their gas around when you're working. Not always drive back and forth to work, but most of the time they will. But these guys come in, they work hard every day, daylight to dark. People here do not. Where I work, we have a Mexican who's here legally, who is a U.S. citizen. There is a bit of a language barrier, but the whole time he's there every day. The whole time he's there, he's doing something. He's sweeping the floor. He's never sitting down. He never looks at his phone. He just always constantly doing something. And then we have a kid that's 19 years old. Every time I look up, he's on his phone, or I have to tell him to do something. Pick up a broom, sweep, fill the hopper up, do something. And I get tired of it. If we didn't need the help, I would have already gotten rid of him, but we need the help. And people just do not want to work. And I've had it with Americans and the lazy Americans. And they wonder why our deficit is so high. It's because we're dishing out money to these lazy Americans. And I don't know what to do about it. So I'm just fed up with them. I work hard for my money, and I'm giving my hard-earned tax money to these people to sit on their butts and smoke cigarettes. I don't have a problem with anybody smoking. But when they work minimum to go get their cigarettes, that I have a problem with. I don't have a problem with anybody smoking pot. You work all day and you want to go home and smoke a doobie, fine. Go home, smoke a doobie, go back to work the next day and work hard. I haven't got a problem with that at all. I'm going to go home, drink a fifth of whiskey, fine. Go home, drink a fifth of whiskey as long as you go to work next day. But people want to sit on their butt and get paid for it. And then they want to sit there and say, oh, I'm a conservative. I'm a conservative. I'm all for gun rights. Yeah, you might be for gun rights, but you're still lazy. And in my book, you're a liberal. You might be for gun rights, but you're a liberal because you're lazy and you want a handout. I don't know what to say about it. This Mexican that works for us is 50 years old. I'm 39, he's 50. And he works circles around this 19-year-old. This 19-year-old should outwork that 50-year-old any day of the week. This 19-year-old comes in late every day. So we offered him the opportunity to work 11, 12, make plenty of money, working from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. He said, yeah, that'll be great. Did it one night. Came in the next day, said he was too tired. So okay. So one night, I worked all night, 24 hours. A few nights later, I worked 32 hours straight. And he can't even stand one 12-hour shift. 19. That guy should be able to work 24 hours and go out and party. That's what I'm saying. He just don't want to work. He wants to come out of high school and have a manager's job, which ain't going to work. If you come out of high school and you go to college, fine, do it. But I came out of high school, I worked, and I was lazy too, yeah. I can be lazy quite often, but I'm lazy all the time. But even when I get off work, that's all I want to do is be lazy. But I have bills to pay. I want my wife and daughter to have things. My wife works. She pays for her stuff. She pays for her car. And I've just had it with Americans. And I don't blame these farmers for bringing these other people in because we can't trust them. We hire Americans, then they steal from us. They go smoke meth, and then they want to steal from us, steal our anything to support their drug habit. I don't know, tell me what y'all think. If I'm overreacting or what. I'm all for the border, and I'm all for anybody who wants to come over here legally. These South Africans did, they got a work visa. And the pay they get here, the farmers pay them, I think, about $500 a week. They pay the taxes on it. I don't think they pay Social Security, but they pay taxes, state and federal. They send the money back home, but the money that they make here is like making 6 figures here compared to over there. So they probably live like kings back home, but they're away from their family. They're willing to leave their family to have their family live a better life. And that's what they're sacrificing. And Americans won't even sacrifice getting off their butt. That's just the RedGhost opinion. I don't know what to do. then we complain about our deficit. We're never gonna be. America just might as well claim bankruptcy right now because we're never gonna come out of it. We're just gonna keep getting deeper, 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 deeper. Then you get these left wingers in there. Ooh, it's gonna cost $20 trillion. Hell, might be $100 trillion. You know, I'm done with it. Tired of Americans. Not just Americans, lazy Americans. I'm lazy, but then there's really lazy. I think everybody can be lazy, but this kid is, everybody's holding out for manager's position. They want to start out at the top. They don't want to start down here. They want to start up here. Yeah, they start up here. And it don't happen. It don't happen. But, hey, let's just give them some money. Let's give them your money. Let's give them my money. That's all I gotta say. I'm tired of it.